Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Adofo Mejitse Obiahuye. Greetings to you all. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you very much for being with us. I'm grateful. We are really grateful. Sharing of the videos, your comment of encouragement and all that. And those of you who also comment negatively, it's all part of the job. You know, it is two-sided coin. So we appreciate your own as well. Those that comment negatively, you are also welcome. Indeed. In fact, continue commenting the negative ones. We really love it. So continue with it. We really love it. Anybody that does not like what we are doing, write whatever you want to write about us. We are okay with it. When we feel like replying you, we will reply. When we feel like letting you go, we will let you go. Right? Yeah. But there is some negative comment that we can't let it go. So sometimes you see myself and there are other people in the comment section. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. They come to reply this negative comments very well. They deal with the negative comment very well. I'm grateful. Both YouTube and Facebook. I'm really grateful for those of you who are doing this job. You are really doing a great job by replying these comments. I really love it. Thank you very much. Now, the reason why some of the comment I don't allow them to flow, or I don't leave them untouched, is that, you know, a lot of Muslims are watching me. A lot of Muslims are watching. Now, when these Muslims are watching and these negative comments are coming and you don't do anything about it, they will think that what their cohort and their so-called malams are writing about you is true. They feel like what their so-called malams are writing about you is true. So they will try to do what? They will try to hinder and impede the message you are giving. We are not asking anybody to follow us. I got no movement. I got no anything. I'm not asking you to follow me for anything. I don't have anything. Where are you following me to? I'm not going anywhere. So I'm not asking you to follow me. I'm telling you to take off the chains on your neck. The Arabian deity chains on your neck. That is what I'm asking you to take it off your neck. That is what I'm doing. I'm not asking you to follow me. Follow me for what? Follow me to where? I don't have anything for you. No, I'm telling you what you are being given to is a lie. Allah is a lie. Muhammad is a lie. Islam is a lie. It's a man-made religion. That is what I'm saying. Now, so the reason why I love to comment, the reason why I continue to sometimes I reply the comment is that, you see, this is the game Muslims play. Some Muslims play. This is the game they play. They will tag you. They will condemn you. Now, you see, when they don't want people to listen to you, they tarnish your image. They tarnish your image. When they don't want people to listen, to stop people from listening to you, to stop people from pondering and thinking and heeding what you are saying, they tarnish your image and tag you. So they will call you Boka. No Muslim would like to listen to Boka. So they are so foolish because they can't stand me. They call me Boka because they can't stand me. You can't stand me because if you want to react on these videos, do so on your own peril. Do so on your own peril. I saw one foolish guy when I started, currently I started doing TikTok live. When I started doing this, one guy want to pick my old video. They will pick a video, he can't react to the one I'm doing currently. You see, I have a strategy. This is my job. I'm good at it. So I set traps and they fall. I have a strategy. Because I started doing live and my live is starting to attract attention, he want to pick my old video and react on it. Now, I have an hour video, a program on Revelation with Mami Grace, an hour. then they will pick only 10 minutes where they think they can use to confuse their followers. Foolish people, then they will do it. So that's what he did. So he went to pick that one. So trying to let people see that if that one is incorrect, if the presentations there are questionable, then any other thing I'm saying are questionable. Foolish people. Social media era, mo Jimmy say, Jimmy, shiririta da wauta, jan hauka, kun haukache. So that is it. So that is why when they come to write some silly comment, I reply them. Why will you look at my face and tell me confused? If your pedophile Muhammad is not confused by marrying a 6-year girl and consummate the marriage at the age of 9, me, I'm confused. What about them? What about them? So some of these comments, I react to them. That is point number 1. Point number 2. Since I started this work, my life has never been the same. Now, who love to be hated? Who in the world love to be hated by people? Do you know the number of people following Islam who want to risk their life for such people? Intolerant, inflexible, constipated-minded people. Constipated-minded people. The religion that has constipated mind is Islamic religion. Constipated-minded people, intolerant, inflexible, who would love to risk their life for this, who want to be hated. People think I have beef with Allah. I got no beef with Allah. I have Indomie. I have Indomie with Allah. If Allah would dare and step his foot in Ghana, in African continent, I will roast him. If Muhammad were to be alive, I will debate Muhammad and I will win him hands down. I will defeat Muhammad in debate and he will lose it. Yes, Allah himself cannot stand me in debate. Why won't you allow Allah to do his work? If Muhammad were to be alive, your Muhammad, the fictional character, were to be alive and he would debate me, I will defeat him. I will defeat him, not you. I will defeat Muhammad. If Allah will step foot in Africa, I will roast him with his own religion. Arabian deity. I'm bigger than Islam. I'm bigger to have beef than with Allah. No, I have Indomie. I will cook him. I will use sausage and cook him with Indomie and eat. So get this straight. Nobody wants to be hated. I have so many things that I can discuss that can fetch me money. I'm a psychic. Do you know what that means? I'm a psychic. Anybody that has ever sat with me for a psychic consultation will tell you, unless I don't have time, unless I don't want to do it, unless I don't have time for it. I'm a psychic. I do numerology, I do astrology. I can discuss those things, and those things will attract customers for me, and I'll make money out of it. But I put that one aside, and I'm doing this. Do you know why? I will tell you. I will tell you. I've put all those ones aside. I'm an astrologist. I'm a numerologist. These two things alone, I can discuss it, and it can fetch me money. Listen, I have knowledge about it. I'm not like other people that pick it on social media when people do their videos and they discuss it. No. I have knowledge. I'm gifted in dream interpretation. Naturally, I'm gifted. People who know me with this. People who know me with this. One of my gifts is dream interpretation. It's simple. Right now, no matter how your dream is, unless I don't want to talk about it, unless I don't want to tell you anything, then I'll just give you a ritual or give you a guidance. But dream interpretation is what I do easily, like the way I drink water. I can talk about these things and they can fetch me money. Apart from that, I have a spiritual background. I know how to do spiritual work. The natural one, connecting nature, water, mountain, all these things, I know how to do them. And the occultic things with numbers on all these magical things, I have the background. I know that one too. But I'm putting all these things aside. When I decide to talk about this thing, they can fetch me money. But I'm putting all aside. You know why? My community is draining. My community is draining. Zongo community is draining. Islamic community is draining. I grew up there. That is my background. Shut up. I know what I'm talking about. See, African continent at large has a problem. And the problem, one of the key problems is religion. The problem of African continent is invaded religions. Christianity and Islam are one of the problems of African continent. Your parliamentarians and your the presidential candidate, they are being sworn in with Bible, Quran, and cross. When you swear them in with Bible, Quran, and cross, they end up looting and stealing your money. Have you ever seen cross holding someone accountable? Have you ever seen Bible holding someone accountable? Have you ever seen Quran holding someone accountable? A minister or an opposition minister came out to lie that they've never collected e-levy. He was fasting on yam breaki fasting nimpo. He came to lie. Yeah, we are talking to you to reason, and you think we are the evil ones. Oh well, get it right. I am the Satan. I am the Lucifer. Get it right. I am the dragon, the red dragon of Apocalypse. Call me. That is me. Give me all those names. That is what I am. I breathe fire. I breathe fire. I conjure storm. Yes, that's what I am. So take it like that. Shut up. He came to say they never collected betting tax. He was fasting. Allah striking the soul. What I'm throw fast to move. Did you see Allah striking him by lying to Ghanaians? We have people, our brothers, our siblings are betting. You know, those that are betting are our siblings. Those who are betting our families, we know them. Plenty of them. The betting tax has been collected by the previous government. But Muslim who was sworn to office with Quran and he was fasting, he came to lie that they've never collected a betting tax. Oh, Allah striking you down. We are telling you the religion is a lie, and you think we are joking. What you come with fasting? In Quran, they say the fasting la Allah kuntatakun. The fasting will let you fear Allah. Allah fear mponi. So this is the problem. Listen, I stop doing things that will fetch me money. I stop discussing psyche. I stop discussing numerology, astrology, spiritual things that will fetch me money, and I decide to discuss Islamic religion. Do you know why? I want to free Islamic communities from poverty. That is where I'm coming from. Africa as a continent has a problem. And the problem, one of the biggest contributors of the problem is the religion. Invaded religion, the so-called foolish Abrahamic religions. Islam, Christianity is part of it. Again, now Ghana has a problem, and the problem still is religion. Islam and Christianity. Islam and Christianity is a problem for our life in Ghana. Now, any problem you hear in Ghana, I want you to know that in Zongo community, that problem is quadruple. Listen, in Zongo community, where I'm coming from, Islamic dominated communities, any problem you hear in Ghana, in Islamic dominated communities, those problems are quadruple. When you are talking about sickness, when you go to Zongo communities, the sickness in Zongo communities are quadruple. When you are talking of malaria in Zongo community is quadruple. When you are talking of poverty in Zongo communities are quadruple. That is where they have Allah. Go to every central mosque in Zongo. You will see beggars. Masalachi or mosque is Allah's house. Why do you have beggars at Allah's house? Blind people, amputees, cripple, all these people, leprous, they are all there begging. And we are talking and you think we are joking. Nonsense. Nonsense. All these malams that are commenting shit under my videos, they are eating in the religion. The religion is their business. They are eating. See, those Shias, any malam you see that belong to Shia sect has pay. They have their payment from Iran. Iran is their paymasters. The so-called Sunnah, Salafi, Izala, or whatever they call themselves, their paymasters are Saudis from Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and the rest. The Ahmadiyyas, the unprofessional Muslims, their paymasters, Pakistan, and all those places. What do you mean? So we know what we are talking about. Every problem you know is in any problem you can talk of in Ghana, when you go to Zongo community, that problem is quadruple. So shut up. We know what we are talking about. When I read your books and tell you your books cast shit, and you think I'm confused, then your pedophile Muhammad is more confused. So me, myself, and your pedophile Muhammad are in the same boat. What about them? What about them? Let's continue with the business of the day. Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, and thanks for sharing. Nobody wants to be hated, but it must be done. The next generation will laugh at us if we didn't do this. I saw one video, one malam in Ashama. Of all the problems of Zongo community, he got nothing to discuss than to talk about where to put rings on your fingers. And he was like, if you put a ring on the finger that Muhammad didn't put his ring in there, you are violating Islamic law, and for that matter, you can go to hell for it. Ring. For all I know, each and every finger here stands for something. Depending on what your ring is for, that shows where you put your ring. Why should everybody put their ring where Muhammad put his ring? Do you know the reason why Muhammad put his ring where he has put in the ring? Jimmy say, of all the problems of Zongo, he got nothing to talk about unless to talk about where Muhammad has put in his ring, a fictional character that we don't even know where he came from. You better shut up. If you have any problem, complain to Allah to deal with me. Tell Allah to deal with me. For all you know, I'm dining with Allah because I am the Satan you are talking about. So if Allah exists, myself, I and Allah are dining and whining together because I am the Satan. Back to business of the day. You see, in the last video, the previous video you just watched, I told you how all the Banu Muttalib, and Banu Hashim came together to protect Muhammad against the Quraysh. Now, listen. Those that came together to protect Muhammad against the Quraysh, 90% of them were not Muslims. They were Kafiris. They were Kafiris. Allah didn't say that because they were Kafiris, they shouldn't protect Muhammad. Allah allowed Kafiri, the infidels, the filthy ones, the dirty ones, as you call them. Allah allowed them to protect Muhammad. Allah couldn't provide angels to come and protect Muhammad. At that time, that all these Banu Muttalib and Banu Hashim came together to protect Muhammad. Quranic revelations were coming. Quranic revelations were coming. No angel has come to protect Muhammad unless his own people, his family, Banu Muttalib and Banu Hashim, that came together to protect Muhammad. We are speaking and you think you have something to tell us. Shut up. Shut up. Religion, fin way. When we are talking about religions, When we are talking about even religions that we can even consider, Islam is not part. Blood-sucking religion, blood-sucking religion. You better behave yourself. You better learn how to accept criticism. Stop insulting people when they criticize you. Stop threatening people when they criticize you. So Allah never provided angels to come and protect Muhammad. No, he never did it. In the Quran, Allah said he has junud. He has soldiers. Junudullah. وَمَا يَعْلَمُ جُنُودُ رَبِّكَ إِلَّا هُ. Nobody knows the soldiers or the armies of your Lord except him. Where is the junud? Where is the junud? Where is the soldiers of Allah, the armies of Allah? Why are they not protecting Muhammad? That the kafirs, the non-believers, those that does not believe in Allah. Not only that, they don't believe in Allah. They don't even believe in Muhammad. That is a prophet. They are just protecting him based on family values, family ethics. They were protecting him based on family values, family ethics. You are here pushing your own to be killed, pushing your family members to be killed, pushing your family members to be killed because of a foreign religion. But here is the case that they came to protect him. His people came to protect him. His people came to protect him. They came together, the Kafiris. They were worshipping idol. Abu Talib, who started protecting Muhammad since day one, was an idol worshipper. And then the other idol worshippers, 90% of the idol worshippers came together to protect him. Where is Allah? Where is deity Allah? So when they came together to protect him, as I said in the previous video, then the Quraysh came together to also change their plan. The elders of Makkah came together to change their plan. The Quraysh came together to change their plan. What did they do? Now they did what is known as al-muqata'a. Al-muqata'a. Al-muqata'a comes from the word qata. Qata means to cut off. To cut off. To suspend. So they cut all the relationship. The Quraysh of Mecca cut all the relationship they have with Banu Hashim and Banu Muttalib. That is the clan of Muhammad. They cut them off. They got nothing to do with them. Now, let me pick some of issues here for you to see. Ar-Rahiq al-Makhtum. Ar-Rahiq al-Makhtum, it's in the market. Go check. Volume 112. Now, what happened? They cut them off. They don't do anything with them. So this is it. Now he says, Fashtama'u, the elders of Quraysh came together. Fi Khayfin Bani Kinana. Under the leadership of Bani Kinana, min Wadi al-Mukhassab, a place called Wadi al-Mukhassab, they got there. They get up there, Fatahalafu, and they came together and formed allies. Now what do they do? Ala Bani Hashim. They form allies against Banu Hashim wa Bani Muttalib. And against Banu Muttalib. These are the two families who came together to protect Muhammad. Now, Banu Hashim are the clan, the family of Muhammad, his father and his grandparents. That is them. And then Banu Muttalib are the people of his uncles from his father's side. His uncles, you know, Abdul Muttalib, right? Abdul Muttalib, who was the grandfather of Abdullah, the father of Muhammad. So this is the thing. So they came together. So Quraysh also stood together to go against them. Now this is what they did. Wala yubayi'uhum. They don't sell anything for them. They don't sell anything for them. They don't sell anything for family of Muhammad. Wala yujalisuhum. They don't sit with them. They don't talk with them. Wala yukhalituhum. They don't mingle with them. They do not mingle with them. Now see, these people suffered. The Kafiris, they suffered from Muhammad. The idol worshippers suffered from Muhammad. Okay. Wala yadkhulu buyutahum. They don't enter their houses. Wala yukallimuhum. They don't talk to them. Hatta yuslimu ilayhim Rasulullah lil qatl, until they release Muhammad for them to be killed. That is what Quraysh are demanding. And then وَكَتَبُوا بِذَلِكَ صَحِيفَةً فِيهَا أُهُودٌ وَمَوَاثِيقٌ. Then all the elders of Quraysh came together to write agreement letter on that, and they signed and they took a covenant upon it that no any Quraysh member in Mecca will deal with Muhammad and his family. So Banu Muttalib, Banu Hashim are cut off, including the Kafiris among them and the Muslims among them, which the Kafiris are more than the Muslims. 90% of them were Kafiris. They were non-believers. They don't believe in Muhammad. They don't believe in Islam. This is what happened. So they wrote it. And then when they wrote the paper, Allah yakbalu min Bani Hashim sulhan abadan. Among what they wrote is that they will never consult or have a consolidation with Banu Hashim. They will never do anything with them. وَلَا تَأْخُذْ بِهِمْ رَافَةٌ حَتَّى يُسْلِمُوا لِلْقَتْلِ. And they can never have anything to do with them until Banu Muttalib and Banu Hashim give Muhammad for them to be killed. So what happened? When this took place, all the Banu Hashim and Banu Muttalib were taken out of Mecca. They went out of Mecca. Then they went to settle outskirts of Mecca between mountains. This is a phenomenon in Arabian Peninsula. If you are acquainted with Arabs history, you will know this. Example is, there is a story of this, a history of Muhalhil and Wa'il, Banu Taglib and Banu Murrah, when they had a fight. That fight was Harb Basus. Harb Basus. In Arabic literature, it is there, even though it's not complete. But if you want to have a entire story, you can read further. Now, when that fight erupts, the Banu Taglib, under the leadership of Muhalhil, won the fight against Banu Murrah. And then the table capsided. And then Banu Murrah defeated Banu Taglib again, and then Muhalhil flee. And then they drive all the families of Muhalhil, Banu Taglib, out of the town and take them to the outskirts of the town to live there. So this is the same thing. So it's something like, it's some kind of banish. They banish you from the town. So that is what happened. So Muhammad and his family, Banu Hashim and Banu Muttalib, left the desert land and went to stay between mountains. And then this is what they wrote. They wrote that they're not going to do anything with them, and they're not going to have anything to do with anybody. So all of them, all Banu Muttalib and Banu Hashim, came together and went to gather in the house or the premises of Abu Talib. That is where they went together. Now, nobody sells anything for them. If they go to buy something, nobody will sell it for them. If they are selling, nobody buys. Nobody marries their daughters. They can't also marry anybody. So they are alone in there. They are in their camp alone. Nobody minds them. All because of them to protect Muhammad. And this is not the Muslims among them alone. The idol worshippers came together. So based on family values, based on family ethics, you are here that when your mother left Islam, if your mother leave Islam, you will kill her. We go to TikTok and have discussion with these Abduls, foolish Abduls. When you ask them, if your mother left Islam and you are asked to kill her, will you do that? You hear them saying they will kill their mothers. When you ask them, if your father left Islam and you were asked to kill him, will you do that? They will answer you without shame. A Jimmy for, they will kill their mothers. Obeku ni mami ajai Islam. Yamanu kwanso nkunu obekunu nkwasiafo Jimmy. Mi anku kana raste o madwin, ku kan kwan no raste o madwin. Kuka without meat. So malnutrition ama adwin ewu. It's pathetic. You ask them on TikTok discussion, if your mother left Islam, will you, and you are asked to kill her, will you do it? They will tell you yes. If your father left Islam and you are in the position to execute the person, will you do it? They will tell you yes. Ajimi, we are freeing you from this evil thing, and you think we are the people that we are not good. We can't allow our children to grow under this madness. We can't allow our children to grow under this madness. So this is what happened. This is what happened. So when they cut them off, they don't buy anything from them, they don't take anything from them, and then they are left alone. Now, the Quraysh that came together to do this, some of them has broken the bond. You know, they wrote a bond that all the Quraysh will stand against Banu Muttalib and Banu Hashim. So some of them has broken it. Among the people that has broken it, I think their names are clear here. Here we can have them, we can have some of the names here. There are almost 4 people. Hisham, one. The first one is known as Hisham, and the second one, and the other one is known as Zama Abun al-Aswad, and then there are almost 5 of them. They came together and they broken the agreement between the Banu Hashim, between the Quraysh, the bond that they've done. So it has been broken. Now what happened? When the bond has broken, this is what took place. Now, the Quraysh cannot do anything because some of their allies went out of the bond. So the Quraysh now developed a different plan. What did they do? They sent people to go and negotiate with Abu Talib, the idol-worshipping uncle of Muhammad, who is providing him with protection. But before then, when they came to pick the paper, the bond that they wrote, the paper that they wrote the bond on it, they want to put the paper in the Kaaba. Now, when Quraysh called the 5 members who broke the bond into Kaaba premises to discuss it, Abu Talib jalisun fi nahiyatil masjid. Abu Talib was sitting there. Now the word masjid is Islamic word, but you know it's a lie. The stories are fictional stories, so they wrote it. They were sitting there. Abu Talib was sitting there. Innama ja'ahum li anna Allah qad kana qad tala rasuluhu ala amr sahifa. Now, what brought Abu Talib to the Kaaba premises was that he knows that the Quraysh are coming to discuss the broken bond that the 5 Quraysh members has broken. So they are coming to break it. They are coming to discuss it. So Abu Talib come. But the reason for Abu Talib to come there was that Muhammad told Abu Talib that Allah told him that the paper that the bond was written on has been eaten by a termite in tree. In 40 years, a termite has eaten the paper. So the bond of the paper has been broken because the termite has eaten it. See, but when the termite has eaten the paper, there is Allah's name on the paper. The termite didn't eat the Allah's name. The termite only eat the bond that the Quraysh wrote. That is only what the termite ate, and leave the Allah's name. So the Allah's name is so powerful and precious to the termite that the termite couldn't eat it. But a whole Quranic page has been eaten by a goat in the house of Muhammad. Now, the paper of the bond was written by the idol worshippers, and they added the name of deity Allah. Termites did not eat the name of Allah on the paper that the Quraysh, the non-believer, the idol worshippers wrote. But the Quran that Muslims wrote and kept in the house of Muhammad, goats is able to eat it. Now, between the writing of the idol worshippers and the writing of Allah and Muhammad, Which one is powerful? You go explain tire. Your religion is man-made. So lies. Shut up. Kawanutum. Meet me in the next video. Bye-bye.